Hi, Mina. Hello. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Am I live? Can you hear me? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Maybe I'm live. Oh, I think I'm live. I mean, hi. Hi, Mom. No, that's Dad to you. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day for all who are fathers, who are to-be fathers, who are fathers of fur animals. Oh, is she muted? I'm not muted. It doesn't look muted. I mean, hi. Heaven, thank you so much for 1 year. Buenos dias. Buenos dias to you too. Happy Father's Day to all the mpreg clippies out there in the world. Hi Mina, hello. Hi. Early Mina stream. Yeah, on the weekends I try to do an early stream to account for different time zones. I just haven't had the opportunity to do a lot of weekend streams recently in general, and that's why I haven't really had many early streams. Let me get all my stuff out. I didn't even like set everything up properly. Hi Mina. Did you just have a date set with the teacher? Okay, I do have a date. Wait, let me double check. I need to check my phone. We picked a date. I'll tell you right now. Wait, where did I put the date? Thought it was on my phone. Not on my phone. Sensei, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy Papa Day, Daddy Vita Day. Thank you. Oh, we are aiming for... Wait, let me just double check that this is correct. Yes. Wait, is that correct? Wait, 1 second. Yes, it should be correct. 26th at 7 p.m. PT. So that'd be Friday. That would be this coming Friday, 7 p.m. That's when we're gonna be opening some stuff for y'all. So if you guys would like to see me open some cards for you, yeah, that's right, you can purchase in the link below down there. It's otakuvault.la/Limina. Is Twitch working? Twitch is not working. Oh my god. I was so confused. I was wondering why it wasn't. That's why I was like, everything's so quiet. Sango, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Mom, Dad. This will sound like gibberish, but pick one. Divine Invoker Percival or Oberon V2. Are these... Is this Grand Blue? Is this Grand Blue? I say Oberon. Because if you know, you know. It's not Grand Blue. They're kits that you need to build. Oh. Isn't Percival and Oberon, aren't they Grand Blue characters? Wait, or no, am I thinking of Fate? No, maybe I was thinking of Fate. Ah, Yuki, Yuna, hi Grandma. I'm gonna leave you on while I work. Thank you, Yuki or Yuna, or both of you. Oberon's not in Grand Blue. Okay, I see. Percival's definitely... Okay, you guys remember I played Grand Blue in 2016? 2017? I haven't played Grand Blue since 2017. Okay. Do you think the Gundam joint nubs are sensitive, like sexually? Certified Unk GBF gamer. I did that and then I was like, I can't do this shit. My friends gave me like spreadsheets and I was like, I can't do this. This is not me. This is not what I'm about. I'm not a spreadsheet gamer. Hiyakaze, thank you so much for the super chat. Mina, modern mullet son or wolf cut daughter. Also, I found out that Mina isn't that much older than I am. Modern mullet son or wolf cut daughter. I've had this conversation, so now we're getting a little philosophical here, but you guys know I love to get philosophical. So I've had this conversation with a friend about, like, if you had children, would you prefer a son or a daughter? Because a lot of my friends have children, right? And my consensus has always been I'd rather have a son because I don't have to worry about them as much. Because it's hard out there being a girl, and imagine if your daughter came home and she was like, Mom, I'm pregnant. Like, I would actually just kill a man, literally. So, so my answer is typically I'd rather have a son, because obviously sons have other problems too, but I just don't have to worry as much about that kind of stuff. And because I'm a girl, obviously, I've had my fair share of experiences, or I've seen other people have experiences, etc., etc. So for me, that's my general answer. I know that's a very unfun answer, but that's my answer when people ask me typically. If you're talking about like haircuts specifically, I don't like the modern mullet. I'm not a mullet fan, actually. I'm not a big fan of mullets. I taught a class in Korea when was this? A really long time ago. And for whatever reason, it was a trend amongst like parents to give their kids mullets. So my entire class was just a class full of little boys with mullets. And I was like, why are they giving them mullets? I do think that like the modern mullet looks a lot better than like older mullets for sure. But I like wolf cuts. I think wolf cuts are really cute on girls, but I did not like the mullet trend. Gotta get out my runners and my instruction booklet. Wolf cuts like yours are really cute. I feel like mine's not really fully a wolf cut either, though. Mine's more like, I just have short hair that's like slightly longer at the back. I wish I could pull off a wolf cut. It's definitely not for every face shape, that's for sure. Sango, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Great to see you today on this fine Father's Day. I hope you guys have been treating your fathers well if you have them. If you have one. I'm gonna be doing dinner later, but I also have been out all weekend with my family because my sister was in town. My sister was in town, so we kind of did some early Father's Day stuff yesterday and also did some other stuff, family stuff. Doing a lot of family drama, so that was happening. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys about my tweet. Also, that tweet freaking blew up. You guys are so funny. Just like the most silly things blow up on Twitter, I feel like. I just have no like understanding of why certain things blow up and not. Alex, thank you so much for 1 year of membership. Oh my god, it's crazy that we're hitting 1 year, you guys. I'm so ready to build Youthberg Phantom next week. Ooh, Youthberg. Oh, I forgot. I need to increase my chair height. Give me a second. How do I do that? Here we go. Thank you so much for the super chat. Mina, if you've ever had a daughter, will you delete your channel so they never discover how much of a degen their mother is? Dude, it's already happening. I don't even need a son daughter for me to be embarrassed. It's already happening. Let me grab the runners really quick before I tell this story so I can multitask, even though you guys know that I'm horrible at multitasking, but let me grab some stuff first. Nate, thank you so much for 1 year membership. 1 year of limited craziness. I know. Can you believe it? Time flies, doesn't it? Time really just... What a concept. Time is crazy. We need F. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. Not this F. I need another F. Where is the other? Is this only F? But it wants me to have F5 and I've already used F5 here. What? F? Is there a second F? Okay, let me get G out first. G, baby, baby, baby. G, C. What color is G? It looks like it might be gray or white. How do I not see? Oh, here's G. There must be another G. This one's like completely empty. This one only has like one thing on it. Oh, here's the other G. Wait, this one's completely empty too. Wait, maybe I've already done these. Wait, maybe I'm stupid. Yeah. Okay, I think I need D2. I2. Yes. D2, I2, and B. Okay. I forgot we were like halfway through this. I just need to double check where in this pipeline we are at. Okay, so I have finished this. Okay, perfect. Okay, I know exactly where we are now. Anyway, so I'm hanging out with my mom and she had gone on a trip with her girlfriends and she was like, oh yeah, on our way back, I was showing them your anime thing. She literally said, I was showing my friends your anime thing in the car. Well, she said, I was showing one of my friends who like I know as like auntie so-and-so, right? So she was like, I was showing auntie so-and-so your anime thing in the car. And I was like, Mom, you can't like show people my channel. You can't just be showing people my channel. And she was like, why not? And I was like, because I do things that are not normal for other people. Because I was trying to avoid saying that I play porn games, right? So I was like, I do things that are not normal for other people. And then she was like, it's fine. And I was like, no, it's not fine. No, it's not fine. And she was like, it's okay. Like, it's fine. And then she was like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's just an anime thing. And I was like, no, I do things that like are, and I was trying to find like a good word for it. Like, I was thinking like socially unacceptable, but I didn't want her to like, I was trying to like say something, right? Distracted, thank you so much for 11 months. Here's hoping they didn't watch any more streams. Yeah, anyway, I was like, I do things that are like not like normal, like people would maybe like get the wrong idea if they saw it. And she was kind of like, what do you stream? And my dad was there too, and he was like, well, we didn't see anything when we watched like your stuff. But I think it's because they only stay in my video section. They don't go into my live section, so they just don't know. And I was like, Mom, because she was like, it's fine. Like, I just showed them like blah, blah, blah. Like, I showed them your singing and stuff. And like, your stuff is fine. Like, you don't have to worry about it. I was like, Mom, I stream porn games. I said that in the matcha shop. I was like, Mom, I stream porn games. And she was like, my dad was like cracking up. He was like, yeah, we definitely didn't see any of that. I was like, yeah. Anyway, that was a real conversation I had with my parents yesterday. Cause like, so like, you know, my parents are very curious about all this stuff, and my parents are fairly chill people, and like I've said, like I've had like crazy big booby Sonico posters up on my wall ever since I was like in high school. I'm pretty sure they found my porn at one point. Cygnus, thank you so much for 1 year membership. Playing Monster Mompy for the gameplay experience. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I did. That's not even a lie. That's not even, you're not even being sarcastic there. That's like, that's just a fact. Dona means nothing to non-weebs. Yeah, until they click on the stream and they hear the moaning. Anyway, so, you know, and my mom has grown up as like an anime enjoyer, so I'm generally pretty open about my stuff. And like when I would cosplay and stuff, oh my gosh, I've told you guys this story about how my mom went with me to a convention once. My very first convention, she went with me, and she got scared because there were like sexy no jutsu Naruto cosplayers, and I was like, of course. The one time I go to a convention to prove to my mom that this isn't some weird porn scheme thing, of course there's a sexy no jutsu cosplayer that's gonna now make my mom think that this is some weird porn thing. It's Yuki. Yuna's too straight-laced to work on unsay-so things for money. So true. Yuna is so say-so. Yuki is like me. Yuki and I are the same. Cardboard cracks, not cheap. It's true. Gotta make money somehow. You gotta afford your hobby somehow. I love that your dad laughed. He did like a I don't even know how to explain his laugh. Like scoffed. He's like, we definitely didn't see that. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually crash out. Yeah, and remember when I was working at the maid cafe as well, I invited my parents once because they were, you know, my parents are very supportive and they're very curious and they want to know what I'm doing, and they were very concerned because I was wearing a maid outfit, and I think I told you guys this, but my mom genuinely thought I was like OnlyFans didn't exist back then, but basically she thought I was like doing whatever, like that, like some level of prostitution. She thought I was doing some level of prostitution. Like, I'm not even joking. They were very concerned. And so I had to be like, you can come by to the maid cafe. It's not prostitution. It's just like cutesy stuff. And remember, I was 18 when I joined the maid cafe. I actually was, this is like, I've mentioned it before, but this is just early 2000s shit. This was just how it was back then. But I was actually 17 when I was kind of like recruited, and then I was 18 because I had to wait until I was of age. So that's why my nickname back then was Jailbait, which, you know, I feel like you just could not get away with in today's day and age. But that's just, it was a different time. It was a different time back then. That's all I want to say. The weeb culture of that time is not the weeb culture of today. Did you say jailbait? That was just what it was. Oh my gosh, you guys you had to have been there, sort of thing. That's just sort of that was just totally normal back then. That was like the time of Pedo Bear. Do you guys remember Pedo Bear? I think we talked about Pedo Bear not that long ago. But that was the same time period of that. It was a different time, let's just say. Different time, different culture, and stuff like that. Anyway, so understandably, my parents were very concerned. If I were a parent, that's what I say. That's what I'm saying. I would be concerned too. They didn't understand. So I try to be very open with my parents about like a lot of the stuff that I do, and just so that like they, you know, they're not too concerned. There was one time that I worked at a game company, and the games that we made were they weren't hentai games, but it was like Azure Lane or Round Us, where it's like, it's pretty damn close. Like, if you don't understand the line to a normal person, you know, there was like booba physics and stuff, you know. And so my mom was like, oh, what game are you working on right now? And so I showed her, and my mom, being the very supportive mother she is, downloads the game. And it was a mobile game. She downloads the game, and she's playing the game on her phone. She's like, oh wow, very cool. I was like, yeah, that's the game I work on. And then one day she was like, oh, I was playing your game. And I was like, oh, what character did you play? And she goes, the one with the boobs. And I literally looked at her and I went, Mom, they all have boobs. Mom, that doesn't narrow it down. That's like all of them. She literally said, the one with the boobs. I was like, that's like if I said, what's your favorite character in Azure Lane? And you said, the one with the boobs. Yeah? Yeah? That's your favorite character? So anyway, that was that's my parents. My parents are very, very understanding and supportive, and I have a very good relationship with my parents. So I think for some people, like, it seems like a ridiculous thing to say or bring up. But my parents have always been very involved in my life and even in my hobbies and stuff. Like, they've always been very involved and supportive, and, you know, I'm very grateful for that, so. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for the super chat. I miss the golden age of ecchi anime such as Ladies vs. Butlers and Kanokon. That's crazy. Ecchi anime sure did kind of like, you know, I would say that it died, but I think it's just slop now. It's not that it's dead. It's still there. I don't like Santa. Thank you so much for 5 months of membership. W parents. But when I was in Japan, I was in the hotel and I turned on the TV and I was just like watching whatever was on TV, but I was always home late, so I was at the hotel late, and so it would always play these like random ecchi anime that I had never heard of. So they're not dead. They're still around. It's just all slop. Like the one I was watching was I think the title was something akin to like, my teacher can't be this cute. Oh wait, maybe it's Yoa Yoa Sensei. I think that's literally the one I was watching. It was like literally this guy who had a teacher who was like really cute, and he was like in high school, and they were like going on a camping trip or something, and like it would just literally always like, it's the meme. Someone trips and falls, and then they fall on top of each other, and her boobs are like on his face, like every episode. That was what it was. But I think we still have like pretty decent like good ecchi series. Nocturnal, thank you so much for the super chat. My nephew was a huge fan of Prison School. That's crazy. How old is your nephew? That's crazy. But also Prison School was incredible. I really enjoyed Prison School as well. But like for example, like I think like I'm a really big fan of 2.5D Seduction, even though that the anime is definitely not as good. Oh, why am I using this? I should be using this. The anime is not as good as the manga, but I really enjoyed 2.5D Seduction, and that one I feel like is pretty ecchi, and the manga is like, they just show her whole ass boobs all the time. Like her entire boobs are always out. Or like even, you know, My Dress Up Darling, I feel like is another, it's pretty like tasteful, ecchi, not slop, like actual good with plot and stuff. It exists, I would say. I don't think it's a dead art form. The manga was great. The manga was incredible. Like, actually, like one of my top manga like ever, period. But I have a lot of bias because, like I said, I used to cosplay and stuff, so I think there's just a lot of stuff in that series that makes me very like emotional. Takes me back to a different time, makes me feel seen, you know, all those things. So the anime censors a couple of moments from the manga. The anime feels like a different series altogether. I was like surprised at how much it felt different vibe-wise too. E1 and 2. Dress Up Darling counts? Yeah, I mean, there's like, again, also just lots of, oh no, I've fallen onto your boobs. Oh no, she's sitting on my crotch and I'm getting hard and I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm hard. And oh no, she likes hentai games, so she's cosplaying this hentai game character and is basically naked right now. Sometimes it just happens. I guess so. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but I guess so. That's just like a natural occurrence in life, I guess. The nubs are flying. I don't know. It's funny because I feel like sometimes I feel like a broken record. Like I feel like I tell you guys the same stories over and over again, but then I will say the story again. I'll just like, oh, I know a lot of you guys know this, but then I'll say it, and then a bunch of you guys would be like, what? You worked at a maid cafe? What? You worked on video games? And I'm like, oh yeah. I guess, you know, it's like one random thing that I said one time in one random stream, like people aren't gonna know it. You know what I need to retell? I need to retell my stripper story. Not that I was a stripper, but the time that I went to a strip club. I feel like that's one of my favorite stories to tell. It's like such a good story, and I really truly think that there are probably people who don't think it's real, but I can assure you that I have witnesses, and I can one day I'll bring them on stream and I'll tell you guys, I'll have them recount the story in their perspective. I don't think you've said it in the past year. Yeah, maybe not. I think it's been a really long time since I've talked about my stripper story. Does have a good punchline. Okay, it's like every year that goes by is harder for me to remember, so the story may get different as stories tend to do, because that's just the art of storytelling, I suppose. But this is something like a true story that happened when I had turned 21. So when I had turned 21, my friends, we had a joint birthday party. It was me and my other friend, and we had a joint birthday party, and I had just turned 20. She was older than me. As you guys know, most of my friends are a bit older than I am. So she was already 21, and most of our friends were already 21. So I was kind of like the baby. So everyone was like, oh, we gotta take you to like a bar. So we went to this restaurant that had a full bar, and we were like celebrating, and I got like super sloshed. Just really, I remember my memory was going in and out throughout that night, and it was a whole shebang. I was laughing, I was crying. There was a lot of things happening during that time. So that was all happening, but we had decided that afterwards that we would go to a strip club, because I had turned 21. I could go to a strip club. But part of the thing about going to a strip club, if you've never been to a strip club before, is that you can't be drunk. That's like a rule. Like you can't enter a strip club if you're drunk, like if you're over inebriated. And I was most definitely over inebriated. So we went to the strip club, and we were sitting in the parking lot of the strip club. And the entire time I was like yelling how I wanted to see boobs. I was apparently just like yelling that I don't remember, because I was so far gone. I have no memory of this. But I just kept talking about how I wanted to see boobs, and I was so drunk, and they were like, Limina, you can't see boobs if you stay this drunk. You need to sober up. We cannot go in, and they're gonna kick you out. You won't be able to see boobs. And I guess they got to a point where they literally babysat, bless these people, by the way. They literally babysat me in this car until I was sober enough that like we could go in. I mean, I wasn't the only drunk one though, like other people were drunk too. And so we waited in the car, got me sobered up, and then we went to the strip club. And we went to a strip club, and a lot of strip clubs are like this. I'm sure if you guys have ever been to a strip club, you will know. You can like register your phone number, and if it's your first time visiting, you can enter for free. You just have to pay for water, and the water is like $10 or something, which is still like, you know, it's like not whatever, it's normal strip club business stuff. So we get to the front of the strip club, and I remember this part though. It's so funny because I remember this part, but I was really drunk. And they asked me for my phone number so that they could look up my things to let me in. And I couldn't remember my phone number because I was so drunk. And I kept like giving them the wrong number. And my friends had to be like, oh, she just changed her number. Let me bring it up for you. She can't remember. And they eventually let us in. God knows why they let us in. I think they probably were like, the worst one is a girl. What harm could she do? And she just wants to see boobies. I don't know. They let us in. We go into the strip club. Of course, it's my birthday, so my friends buy me a lap dance. If you've never gotten a lap dance before, the way that it works is like, they take you to the back wall. I'm sure it's different by strip club, but for this strip club anyway, they take you to the back wall, and there's a back wall, and there's like a bench attached to that wall, and there's a little like sheer curtain in front of the bench. So it's very dark in there. It's like a club, so you can't really see what's going on behind this, but like it's sheer so that you don't like do any funny business, right? So they have me pick a lady, and then the lady takes me to the back, and we go to the back. I'm sitting on the bench. I'm super drunk. I'm like heavy breathing, like mouth breathing because I'm like so drunk. And she gets on my lap, and she's, you know, facing me like she's like what is that, cowgirl? She's facing me. Is that reverse cowgirl? Is that cowgirl? I don't know. She's sitting on my lap. I'm like sitting here, and she's straddling me, and she's like facing me, right? So I'm sitting, and she's sitting like this, and then she's facing me, and she starts taking off my shirt. And I was first of all, I was very drunk, but second of all, I've never been to a strip club before, so I wasn't sure if that was just part of the experience. Like, I don't know. She lifts my shirt. She doesn't like fully take it off, but she like lifts it up. And then she pulls down my bra, and she sucked my tit. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was so drunk, very confused, very like, is this normal? Is this like, okay, like, great, this is just part of the experience. Awesome. And then I went back to the seat afterwards, and my friends were like, how was it? And I was like, is it normal for me to get stripped at the strip club? Is that normal? I wasn't sure. And they were like, no. They're like, no, that's not normal. I was like, oh, well, that happened. And I was really, really like, not embarrassed, but I was so like flustered by it. Cause yeah, it was my first time at a strip club. I was really flustered by it. And yeah, it was a great experience. Every day I thank that stripper for giving me the best experience a newly turned 21-year-old could have. She got the SSR strip club interaction. That was like actually crazy. I was so like genuinely, because I was really drunk, so I was just so out of it, and I didn't really understand what was happening. And then after it happened, I went back and I was like, is that normal? And they were like, no. No, that's not normal. They're like, the stripper is supposed to strip, not you. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, great. Yeah, so that was my strip club experience when I turned 21. There was a bit of confusion. I was very confused. Again, because like I had never had a lap dance before, and so I didn't really know what was like protocol. So I was trying to be like, despite being drunk, I was doing my best to try to be polite and let her take the lead, essentially, right? Like, I don't want to do anything that I'm not supposed to do, so I was just gonna sit there. And so when she took my shirt off, I was just like, okay, I guess this is normal. Surely this is normal, and that's why she's doing it, because why would she do this if this was not normal? Did you ever go back No, I haven't been back to a strip club actually, but I've been meaning to because Rumi-chan was telling me that by her old office, there's a strip club that has a really good lunch buffet. And she used to go with her coworkers all the time for lunch. So, we've been talking about going there. I want the strip club lunch buffet. But I don't know. I haven't been back, no. But I've heard that strip clubs are like I heard strip clubs are dying right now. I forget what the reasoning was. There was like it has to do with like technology and stuff, I think. Like where people go but they like don't want to spend money or something, or I don't remember what the actual reasoning is, but I heard that like it's really difficult to make it as a stripper right now, so support your local strip clubs, question mark. Recession indicator. I also imagine it's because people drink less overall, but like you can't really be drunk at a strip club anyway. Actually, I don't think anyone else at the strip club was drinking. The economy is destroying strip clubs. It's true. How does this fit? Oh, like this. There we go. Beautiful. D2 36. I assume it's the same reason Hooters got axed. We told you guys this, but I was trying so hard to take Emery to a Hooters because I also just really like Hooters like food, but apparently the ones in Las Vegas are all gone. Which, like, if Hooters can't survive in Las Vegas, where can Hooters survive? I was really hoping to take her to the American Made Cafe experience. Hooters has really good wings. I haven't been to Hooters in a really long time though. I think the last time I went to a Hooters was in maybe 2014. I didn't know they were dying. Heart Attack Grill also closed. Okay, that place was crazy though. Is that the one where the servers also berate you? Like verbally abuse you? Is that one Heart Attack Grill or is that another one? I know there's a restaurant in Vegas where like the whole thing is that the servers are really mean to you and they cuss you out and stuff. Oh, that's a different place. If you don't finish your food, they whack you with a paddle. That's incredible. If they made a femboy Hooters, they'd still stand a chance. That's so true. That's what the world needs right now. Did I do that here? I feel like I didn't. Oh, okay. Okay, I just did it. B25. Limina would be the #1 patron of Femboy Hooters. Okay, so there's actually this. I was trying to get Amori to go with me. Well, recently I sent it to her. There's this like butler cafe, but I didn't realize it was a butler cafe. So this is where it all goes downhill. There was this post on like TikTok or Reels or somewhere, and it was like some cafe that had femboys dressed up as maids, and I was like, oh my god, Amora, we have to go here next time. And she was like, okay, I'll go with you. But then I realized afterwards that it was just a regular butler cafe, and they just had like a femboy day for like April Fools or something. And I was like, man, now I gotta go during April Fools? Like, that's gonna be so hard to line up, you know? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so unfortunate. This one goes like this. Robbed, I know. I was really looking forward to it too. Although I think I'd be really embarrassed. I get embarrassed easily. I think I really do a good job of hiding that on stream, but I actually am like a very easily embarrassed person. Like, Amori talks a lot about how I like rizzed up Amori Maid, but I could do that because Amori Maid to me fundamentally is like, she's like Amoria's, like, for example, for one of the idol groups that I like, I like rizz up the other girls all the time. Like, I flirt with them like crazy. I flirt with them a lot, but I don't flirt with my Oshi. That's like the kind of person I am. I get too embarrassed to actually flirt with my Oshi. Like, I could never flirt with my Oshi. I need a fucking YouTube. Were you trying to chair Amoria? No. Well, I didn't think she would. I was just like, you know, I was just like doing my normal thing, and then Amoria keeps saying like, Amori Maid really wants to see you again. I was like, I've met her once. Why does she want to see me again? She's like, she thinks you're so funny. She thinks you're like the funniest person ever. And I was like, why? It puts this unnecessary amount of pressure on me now. Now I have to perform. And I get performance anxiety. You can't just bring the chair for everyone. I mean, it's just like when I see, the thing is, when I flirt, it's like so unserious, and that's why I can do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's so unserious, and that's the only reason why I can do it. And I think I put these things on backwards. I think these are on backwards. How did I jam these in here? The fuck? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have spotted a mistake. I've spotted a mistake. Riz is more powerful when you don't try too hard. It's because, like, again, I was just being very unserious and, like, jokey. So I can, like, hit on people if I'm just, like, you know, because I don't take myself seriously. And I'm assuming that they're not taking me seriously either. Ooh, wait a minute. This is not good. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah. Why is this not coming out? Where is this problem? This might be a big problem, actually. I'm not seeing... Oh! Did I already undo this once? Why does it look like I undid this once? I might need to dismantle all of it. Oh my god. This is not great. Oh, you can't really see what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm fighting for my life here. Where did that even... I don't know. It is definitely wrong. I don't know how I'm gonna take this apart. I may have to... What's crazy is it looks like I've already taken this apart once. I do remember taking something apart last stream, but I couldn't remember what. Unless I could pry it open. It is the internal part, so even if it looks ugly, it probably won't matter. I want to just pry it open. Almost sliced my finger. I think this will be enough space. Okay, thank God. That wasn't too terrible. Do have to put these all back now, though. There we go. This goes here. Yeah. Is this the front? Or, yeah, this is the front. The cat hair is everywhere! Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been trying to like do a deep clean on some parts of my house that I never touch. And I've been finding a lot of stuff that I did not want to I've been finding a lot of mold. Because, okay, first of all, I found some mold because I had some, you know how I cut the top of my boxes off for my Gunpla after I build them? I cut the front of the box off to save the illustration. And so I'd been doing that, but, oh, Sam, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, raiders. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. I'm about to tell a terrible story about mold. Oh, this is not fitting, actually. Oh, fuck me, dude. What were you guys up to, actually? What was Stim doing? What was she playing, or was she, like, painting, or what was she doing? Tell myself. Kyoko, thanks for the super chat. I swear, VTubers and Golden Hand. Thank you so much for the $5 super. You know, I think it's just like I think mold is just like a girl failure thing. I don't know if it's a boy failure thing, but I think it's just like a normal girl failure thing. You know what I mean? Oh, Road to Empress. Oh, I really want to play Road to Empress, but I heard that it's like you can get copyright strike for it, so I haven't gotten around to it. So anyway, I put my I cut like the boxes off of the top of the boxes where the art is off of my Plamo boxes, and I saved them because I've been wanting to get some custom frames to frame them and put them up on my wall. And because they're all different sizes, they don't fit normal frames, which is really annoying. So is this the right side? No, I think it's this side. Is that the right side? Oh my god, this is gonna be... We are going through it right now. I think this is right. I want to say this is right. I want to believe that this is right. Anyway, I've been using a humidifier a lot because I've been having a lot of like throat problems. Okay, this is not right. Great. And I thought the idea of a humidifier, because my humidifier will stop spraying the humidity. After I'm have a great day. Thanks, Stim. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have some good rest. And yeah, so I thought, oh, the humidifier will stop if it hits a certain level of humidity in the room. So therefore, the room is supposed to hit a certain level of humidity. That's the point. And I have been letting the humidifier just go fucking nuts all the time. My throat has felt really great ever since doing that. But the problem is that I guess it's been keeping with like stuff like the cardboard all around my room. And yeah, there was mold because I had a stack of cardboard box tops from the Plamo covers. I don't really know how to explain it, but basically it's like a stack of posters I had, and then they had mold on them. So now I know. Now I know. And I had to throw them all away. And then one of my cats, he throws up a lot, like every day, maybe multiple times. And I don't always know where he throws up or if he's throwing up like when I can hear him / see him. So it's really hard for me to monitor every single time he's thrown up because he throws up just so much and all the time. So is this the right way? No, I think it's this way. Eh? Is it this way? No, maybe it's this way. Oh yeah, no, I think it's the right way. There we go. And I guess he's been throwing up in random corners that I just never thought to look in, like the side of the couch that I never look at, and I also never use the couch. But it's like the couch is against the wall, and it's like between the couch and the wall. And there was throw up in there, and I didn't know. And there had mold grown on it because I didn't know that he had thrown up there. And there's like this corner of the furniture underneath a piece of furniture that I never checked because why would I check in that corner? And there was throw up there and mold on it as well. And so that's been my last 24 hours. It's been very stressful. It's been very stressful. Like, those are things I really can't help. Like, there's really not much I can do about that. I work in sanitation. That sounds horrid. It's like, I can do my best to keep my eye on my cat, but like, I'm not gonna know what he's doing 24/7, where he's puking 24/7. Like, if I'm on a stream and he threw up while I'm in stream, like, there's just no way for me to know, right? I mean, the alternative is I clean all of those little sections more frequently and I check all those things all the time. But as you guys know, I just don't have a lot of time, so I haven't really done that. And actually, the one time I hired cleaners was like so much for them to go through. Like, they were definitely not going to be looking in like the nooks and crannies of everything, right? So anyway, that's been... So I've been on like a crazy cleaning thing recently where I've just been cleaning everything, everywhere, being a crazy person. When's the last time you cleaned under your bed? Okay, so actually I did clean under my bed recently because I was really paranoid that one of my cats had thrown up under my bed. But I do a lot to make sure that my cats can't get under my bed in the first place because I'm really worried about them puking under there. So it was actually okay. It was just very dusty. I also found a swath of fucking moths yesterday, and I was yeah, about to lose my mind. Anyway. I don't know. I know a lot of people hate moving, but I actually really enjoy the idea of moving into a new space. I mean, I don't like the act of moving, right? Like packing and all that stuff, but I really love the idea of moving. I'm thinking about it again. Like, maybe if I move, I can get rid of all this stuff or move around the way that I have things organized because of the layout of our current place, etc., etc. Are you putting silica gel packs in your card mats? I'm not. Is that what people do? I didn't know people did that. That makes sense, though. Yeah, platonic ideal of moving. Yeah, like, but I really do love moving. Like, I like going into a new space. I like redecorating everything. I like thinking up ideas of what I'm gonna do with a new space. I like going to IKEA. I like doing all that stuff, you know? Bats in the ceiling? That's crazy. I think bats are so cute, but bats actually scare the shit out of me because like they just have so much disease around them. They're just such a disease-centric creature that they scare me. You like the idea of moving to a new space because you can reset the state of your space before letting things accumulate again? Yeah, I like that too. I just like having a change of pace and I like having new scenery. When I was living in Asia, I moved like almost every year. I don't like settling. I've been in this weird, insane period of my life right now where I really want to like change furniture and do all these things and improve my house. And my friend who just had a baby recently was telling me about how she's been like going into she like right before she had a baby she went into nesting mode, which is like where you like want to make a nest for your baby, so you like want to like, you know, decorate a space and like do all the stuff. Maybe I'm going into nesting mode, you guys. I'm not pregnant, but like, you know, like maybe it's like my body is like, you know, you're fucking old, maybe you should be pregnant. Have you considered? And I'm like, no. I need a display shelf for my Warhammer and Gunpla. So I also, yeah, yesterday I reorganized some of my display shelves too. I need to get more risers. I think I need a couple more risers to try to figure out how I want to organize all my stuff. Because right now I have a lot of like display cabinets. I don't have enough space in the display cabinets, if that makes sense. I don't know, now that I'm like considering the real possibility of moving, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't buy any furniture because what if we do move? F16. I have so little room for merch that I look at my ceiling as possible places to put merch. You should get shelves, like floating shelves. Just like little shelves that you could put on your wall. That's what I do for like some of my stuff too. We even have like a little shelf in the bathroom where I put some of my knickknacks and some of Rumi-chan's knickknacks go there. Wanting an L-shaped desk so I can have a section just for models and painting, but I don't have the room for it. What I do is I have 2 regular desks that I put in an L shape. And I actually think that that's better, personally. Because you have a little bit more flexibility if you do that. Wait, I need E. E. I don't know if I've actually opened E. Have we used E before? Oh, we have. I used the floating shelves, but after moving it took the deposit with them. Oh no. I think like it depends on the place that you're living at. Some places in your rental agreement will say that it's okay, and some places are really not okay about it. So it really depends. I think for mine, I'm gonna try to like buy like what is it, like spackle or whatever, and fill it in when we move out, and then try to get paint that matches the walls and paint it over. But I've just resigned myself to not getting my deposit back because I have cats, obviously. I always tell Rumi-chan every time we move somewhere, I'm like, I'll pay for the deposit because I know that like she's not the problem. It's always gonna be because of my cats. So I always tell her like, I'll just pay for the deposit, and if that disappears, that's all me. F15. Deposits are a scam. I mean, I do understand like from the landlord's POV like why they have to do it, because I have like my parents' friends who have like places that they rent out and stuff to people, and like you hear the landlord horror stories of renters being like really terrible is really bad too. So it goes both ways. It's just like a part of, you know. And I think like for the most part, a lot of like the places that I've lived in, they've been very generous. Like the last place we lived in, I really didn't think we were going to get a deposit back. I mean, it was a really rundown place, but I really thought they were going to try to milk it out of us. And I was expecting to just have to, you know, not see that money ever again. But they actually gave it back to us in full. And we were both like, wait, what the fuck? Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? And the apartment we lived before that, that apartment, like the landlords were like some of the nicest people ever, like best landlords ever, but they took almost the full deposit because they use it to like repaint and stuff like that. So I was like, that's understandable, even though we didn't puncture any holes in the walls or anything. Yeah, just really depends on the landlord. Oh, nice. This wasn't in all the way, but I wouldn't have known until I shoved that in there. Okay, A18. That's not what the deposit is for, though. Is it not? I thought that's what the whole point of the deposit was. Nice landlord, crazy gotcha. I know. They were like, it was a couple, and they were seriously one of like the nicest people ever. I think I told you guys this, but they gave both me and Rumi-chan like a pepper spray to like, because she was really worried about us during some of the stuff that was happening, and she was like, oh, here's a pepper spray to protect yourselves. And I thought that was very sweet of her. She didn't have to do that. It's to cover damage caused by you, but not to renovate. I see, I see. I mean, I hope your day is going well. It's going great. We're not gonna have a super long stream today because I do have Father's Day stuff. Why does it feel like my AC has been off? Am I crazy? Wait, give me a second. Why does my AC feel off? Is it at a low setting? I've been trying to do the thing where we don't touch our AC setting and just leave it on all the time to see if that affects our electricity bill. And so we've had it on this entire month. But yeah, I don't know why it doesn't feel like it's on at all right now. It's not even hot outside today. Oh, also, in California, there's a fire. I mean, happens all the time, but you are in the area, please stay safe and just be careful. Make sure you wear a mask if you're going outside. The mold is eating all the cold? No! Give me back the cold. Weird, I don't hear it. Usually when I turn on the AC, I hear it. Oh. I think I feel it though. E18. Okay, one, we do this first. This goes up here. Oh no. How does this go in here? Oh, like that maybe. There we go. Yeah, stay safe out there. Okay. That. And put this in here. Dang, now I want buffalo wings. Hooters wings just hit different. Oh, we got a little guy here. Let's take out the little guy because this is the end of this runner anyway. Ooh, I was not sure if it was gonna be like a very much molded, but it is Setsuna. You can see his little scarf. Come for the breast, stay for the wings is a crazy slogan. Is that a real slogan? Oh, he's so tiny. Okay. Ugh. I might just have to Might have to exacto all this. This is not coming off very clean. That one was clean. He's average actually is crazy. Justifiable, thank you so much for 5 months of membership. What do you mean it's been 5 months already? That's what I'm saying. Time flies. Soon it's gonna be a Runia's half-year anniversary. Isn't that so exciting? Do I have H out? H. I want to say that we used H before. Yes, we did. We have a little thing that we've been working on, so hope you guys are looking forward to it. If it finishes on time. Everyone's so busy right now. It's been a rough month. Been a lot going on. Been a crazy year for sure. We're already halfway through it. That's like the most insane part of it all. I think that's the scariest thing. Time is just like, you blink and time has just gone by so fast. Red Sky Kai, thank you so much for 1 year! Thank you, thank you. Wait, I'm at a year, Yiffy. Thank you for making my days brighter for so long. Thank you for being here. Thank you for also making my days brighter. This goes on the inside. Oh no, outside. Soon we will all return to dust. It's true. Off-Kai is only like a month away too. I know. That's insane. Oh, I'm gonna be so busy in July. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be so terrible. I'm not looking forward to July. Oh yeah, Perswagon has made some ribbons. They're so cute. The Nyan Cat clip made. The rainbow turned out excellent. For any clipmates that are going to Off-Kai, we actually do have an Off-Kai thread in the Discord. So be sure to check out the Off-Kai thread if you're going. So that if you want to meet other clipmates or find out where all the Mina fan art is, that'll all be posted in there, like any information or maybe like any things that I'm involved in, or if I do meet and greets, all that stuff. This goes in here on the back, I think. Yep. And then we add these. This goes like this. Is that right? Well, it looks right. I ordered ribbons too, but I'm not revealing them until the event because I think it'd be funnier that way. I'm scared. This should be this side. Okay. Cool! Those are in. Got H24. We're making good progress. I'm hoping to finish the base body before I have to leave today. That's my goal. And then if I have some extra time after finishing that, I want to start signing because I do have the postcards. I do have the postcards for birthday merch. And I gotta finish that so I can send it to Logs. Mimi, thank you so much for the 5 gifted! Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Be sure to thank Mimi if you received one. 5 is a lot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Can you guys believe it's already been a year since I've opened memberships? Like, every time I know I've said this like every stream, but like, it's just so crazy for me to even consider. And some of you guys have just been here for a whole year now. I know, like, to some people it feels like such a short time because it feels like so much longer, but, you know. It really does mean a lot. Judrickson, thank you so much for a year! Crazy, I know. Off to do Father's Day thing. Enjoy! Happy Father's Day! I heard that and I'm surprised because I thought Mina was around longer. I've been around, just not in this form, if that makes sense. I've been around for a while. I've been streaming since 2020 actually, which is really insane to think about actually. GTT, thank you so much for 1 year membership! Wow, it's really been 1 year. I know, it's crazy. Akrafias, thank you so much for 1 year as well. Can I not clock into work? You have work today on Father's Day! How dare they? I know you've been streaming. I just meant specifically as Mina. Oh, gotcha, yeah. It really... And also it's like kind of funny because I feel like this model, for example, I've only been using for 5 months now, right? Which is weird because it feels like I've been using this model the whole time, even though we were using the Pixel model before. I've just accepted this as my form now. When I look in the mirror, this is what I see. Oh, you're in Australia, so it's Monday, not Father's Day. Oh. Wait, Australia has different Father's Day than America? Father's Day is not universal? Model's gorgeous. I'm gonna be so for real. I know, I love it too. It came out so nice. What if we threw you into a pixel filter? Become one with the pixel. Can I steal some of your winter? It's so hot. I know, it's so hot. Is this right? Oh, I had to sneeze. It hasn't been too terrible here, but I heard that like right now in like Texas and Mexico, it's like crazy. I heard it's insane over those parts. B22. Can confirm it sucks. Okay, B22 over here. Getting pretty bad down in Florida swamp. So isn't it like storming over there? I have a friend who lives in Florida and she was saying that it was like, it like randomly will like thunderstorm and then it'll be okay again. It's she's been taking her baby to the swimming pool like every day. It's been overcast and downpour on and off today. This goes up like this. Make sure to clean your AC and humidifiers. I know. No more mold! No more mold! Let me be free. I don't want to deal with mold anymore. In Texas now, still glad to be somewhere less humid. Is it where you are in Texas is just less humid than the rest of Texas? Is that what you mean? Nice gifts. Mohinova, you might be behind. You might be behind. You might need to refresh. Nina's so full of mold. I'm hoping that now that I've gotten rid of a lot of the mold, it'll be like a whole new world. Like, I'll be like, oh my god. I can breathe easily now and all my ailments are gone, you know? But I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. Why won't this go in? Maybe it just only goes in that much. No, this one went in all the way. Okay. I live in Ireland, old houses in a very humid and wet climate. I have to demold every few months. What do you do to demold? What if you're the mold nightmare from Zets? Oh god, I have to go steal some paintings. Be right back. Be right back. Let me go steal some paintings really quick. Oh my god! He's finally real. Holy shit. It only took me like 5 years or whatever. Oh my lord, he's real. I mean, there's still so much left to do. This is truly just the beginning. We are merely scratching the surface here, but he's looking pretty sexy if I do say so myself. Actually looks really cool. I mean, the 00 is always just such a sexy guy. Very, very, very handsome. Look at him here. Let me give you a close-up. Yeah. Very cool. I didn't like do a lot of lining because I don't really know how I want to line it yet, but I'll figure that out once I have all of it built. I also need to figure out all the stickers. But I'll get to it. We'll get to it. I don't want to think about it right now. For now, I'll just be satisfied with this. From the next time on, we'll start his stupid backpack. Like, we haven't even hit halfway in the booklet. There's still another half page, and then we've hit halfway in the booklet. And then this is when the real brutal shit starts. Because this is where it gets real. This is where we do his backpack. We do all of his 7 million swords and all of his little jet thing. Like, and then it's gonna take like 7 hours to just do the stickers. This is a master grade. So this is the master grade Gen 00 Riser, or however you want to call it. Is that kit? Is that the kit with the green core thing? It is. It has like a light up this little thing is like a light up module thingy. I don't have any batteries, so it's not lighting up. And I don't have the LED light. I have to buy it. So. 5 LEDs to get it fully lit up. Yeah. One day. Not today. One day, not today. I wanted to show you guys what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys with me. Let's clean up this a little bit. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Everybody, everywhere. Do you guys have you guys heard of like the Barney conspiracies? There's like people who like have conspiracy theories that Barney's like I don't remember what the actual conspiracy is. Something like he's like basically like the children are dead or something, or Barney's like kidnapping the children and something, and I mean, hello. Something about Barney, like the adults can't see Barney but the kids can, so like it makes him like I don't know. That's what the conspiracy theory was getting at. Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. It wasn't me. It's the internet. That's what the internet is saying. Barney is actually the purple guy from FNAF. Isn't there like that conspiracy theory that like Spirited Away, no, not Spirited Away, Totoro is also like the kids are dead or something? That's like part of the conspiracy theory. I love you, you love me, I'll take you away from your family is crazy. Okay, let me move this. Oh yeah. Okay, I wanted to do a pen tester today. So I have a fake... Oh, wait, this is real. Wait. Wait, are these extras? Wait. Uh-oh. Alright, it's gonna turn into a counting stream. We're gonna count. We're counting postcards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. One stack of 10. I gotta count to see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sweet, I think they did give me some extras. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Oh, I got a lot of extras actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they gave me like 13 extras. Okay, sweet. Perfect, because then I can practice on them. This is for the merch bundle, yeah. These are for the merch bundle. Maybe if I have extra, I can... What do you call it? Have logs, you know, give them out or something at the off-kai booth, maybe. Master, thank you so much for the super chat. Limina's a major cutie again. That's all. Aw, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I did want to do like a... pen test. Because I don't know which of these pens are gonna work. And which of them are smudge proof. Like, see, it's like kind of... The Sharpie is the worst one. That Sharpie's kind of old though, so to be fair. Silver, maybe not. Gold, also maybe not. But good to see that's working. I also want to test on some cards. Where are my stack of extra cards? For the other stream. I have like random rosé cards. I don't know most of these series though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and then I have some random... Okay, we have some tester... Some tester cards. Oh, my foil Kenshin upside down. Oh, I also pulled some Gakumas Weiss. You can see my random pulls. I should test on a foil too. Here, I guess I can test on... Is this a foil? This is a foil. I'm gonna test... I hope these are not travesties. I hope these are not important cards that are really popular. Maybe... Do I have any dudes? Oh, I have a foil dude. Okay, perfect. I don't think anyone would want him. Surely he's not worth anything. I have this random snowman. Probably is a good one to test on. I've been saving all these random foils to test for this specific type of thing. I do need to test the cards, signing them. I need to test signing them before I... Oh, I think I have 2 of these ones, right? I also have 2 of these cat ones. I want to test some that are slightly textured also to see how well the signature sticks. I know that some textured cards won't take to signing at all. And I don't want to sign those cards if that's the case, because I don't want to ruin the card. Dibs on the snowman card. Isn't this one so good? I love this. The art's so good. I think we saw this on stream already, but just showing it again. So cute. Oh, another dude. Any other textured foils? This one's pretty textured. And the ones that are not textured I'm not worried about. I'm more worried about the textured foils. I'm also worried that like I'm gonna sign one of these cards and someone's gonna be like, that card was $20 million, how dare you sign it? But I do need a test because otherwise I don't want to ruin your guys' cards. So I'd rather ruin my cards than your cards. And these are just fucking random cards. Alright. This should be good. Okay, I think for the postcard, I'm liking 1 and 3. I thought I would like silver, but I don't think I like silver, especially because it's a lot of white space on here. So for those that have never seen my signature, it's something like this. Oh, you can't see it. But King Okaze, thank you so much for gifting back. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Be sure to thank King Okaze if you received one. I like to make the X's really big, if I can. Like pretty big, but Ooh, this one's like kind of... Is it smudging or is it because there's just like hair on here? Like that. That's so thin though. Not a big fan of the thinness of... I also made this one look like a C. But it's supposed to be like a... like more like that. It's like if I do it fast, it's kind of like that. Simmon on my Oshi. This is really smooth though. I'm a little worried about this one because it picks up so much of the hair. Also, if I put an extra loopy in here, like if there's an extra eye or something, please ignore it. Pretend like you don't see it. Okay, that one was better. Maybe that one just picked up a hair on its way. Alright, we also have to test the cards, which I know everyone's gonna cry about, but I think it has to be this one though. But I need to see if that'll dry. Otherwise, it's this one. Tensei, thank you so much for the super chat. One Mina Lee sidecar with hearts, please. Oh man, I don't have a Mina Lee signature. I gotta think of a Mina Lee signature. Oh, oops. So like, the silver one you can't really see very well. Oh, I think it has to be the gold one. It has to be the gold one. It also looks really nice, actually. It actually looks really nice. I wish it was slightly... Actually, if it was thicker, I think it would be harder to draw on, but... I don't think we can do the silver one. We could also do... See, I did an extra loopy on that one. M-I-I. No, wait. M-I... N, but the N is just squished. Okay, no, I did the right amount of loopies. Is it a Weiss black card? No, these are Weiss Rose. These are from the Alisoft set. The sideways ones, the horizontal ones will be probably the nicest looking ones. I guess I could just ask if you'd prefer, or I could just use my best judgment. I can use my best judgment, but it does look really nice with the gold, I feel like. Kana! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, Kamos. Welcome, Kana. I hope you guys had a good stream. What were you guys streaming today? What were you guys up to? I'm signing some cards and testing out some pens and such. I thought you were singing karaoke later. No, I have actually a lot of things to record, so I probably will need to sing later, but... PS2 Ratchet and Clank! Oh my god. How was that? Was it a good time or was it a painful time? Oh, you finished the game? Oh my god, congrats! I read signing as singing. Ah, that's fair. It was great. Playing a childhood game was really good. Ratchet and Clank is one of my favorite game series. Oh. Final boss was tough, but fun. That's good. Wait, Kana, have you ever played, Psychonauts? Have you played Psychonauts? Chat, has Kana ever played Psychonauts? I haven't. I highly recommend it. It's so good. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I love you too, Kana. She hasn't. It's such a good game. Psychonauts is great. It's by the same people, right? The Ratchet and Clank people. Oh no, it's the same studio, The Keeper. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, Psychonauts is awesome. I don't like platformers, but I thought it was just such a charming game. Story is really good. Writing is really good. I don't think she's played any Double Fine other than that new Lighthouse one. I did not really like the Costume Quest one, though. I didn't like Costume Quest, but I did like Psychonauts a lot. I felt like Costume Quest felt a little too kiddie for me. But I don't know. Maybe it gets better as it goes on. I'm not sure. I think about the milkman like all the time, just in passing. I feel like the milkman really did a number on my mental. Costume Quest felt like a game they made on the side. It definitely did. It didn't really feel as, you know, deep. Have you played Psychonauts 2? I actually don't know if I did play 2. For those that know, did I play 2? Someone in chat might know. I'm the milkman and my milk is delicious. That shit fucked me up. The milkman stuff, I was like, oh my god. That guy haunts my nightmares still. Anyway, today we were building some Gundam. So we did finish the base of my 00 Gen Riser. This is just the base. I have a lot more to do, a lot of work to do. We have the backpack. We have the rest of this guy. We have to put all the stupid stickers on him, etc., etc. And now we're assigning some cards. I'm testing some markers, so I was just showing chat what the markers look like on cards because I'm doing a rip and ship. If you guys are interested, there's a link in the description box. You can check out the rip and ship. It'll be for the Alice Soft Weiss Schwartz Rose cards, and yeah, I'm testing markers. Testing sign on the markers and testing it on like textured cards to see if it'll sit. The stream should be next week Friday at 7 p.m. PST. So if you guys are interested, every 5 packs that you buy, I will sign a card. Shipped internationally, or this is US only? It's shipped internationally as well, so you can go check that out. And if you're international, it's a good way to pick up some Weiss. These cards are pretty difficult to come by, I feel like, in a lot of places, so it's kind of a fun way to get the cards as well if you are interested. It's the Alice Soft set specifically, so it will be for like Dona Dona, Rant, whatever the Valkyrie game is. So, testing markers. These are some markers that we're not going to use. You can see they're kind of bad. Don't really show up on the cards very well. I think this is the winner, this one. This Pen Touch Gold. Sakura Pen Touch Gold. Pretty good. Okay. Let's go into a textured card. I know this is sacrilegious. Wait, let's do a regular foil first, and then we'll go into a textured card, actually. This one's also textured. Dude one. Here's a normal foil. Another normal foil. This one's textured, but sacrificing all the dude cards. Drawing a doujin at the moment. Are characters in it allowed to cosplay you/wear your outfit? Sure. That's fine. You can even sell doujin of me as well. I don't mind. All fan work is okay as long as you're not claiming it's official. Alright, well, let's do a regular foil, but this one doesn't have any foiling because the character's so big. You can see her titties. You see her titties? It's like, she got big titties. Tig bitties. Anyway. Let's see. Ooh, that looks so nice on the darker card. Here, you can kind of see all 3 next to each other. Like, it's really hard to see on this one, but it looks really nice on this one. And you can especially see it in the light like that. It's really cool. I did sign this really weird. It looks like my name is Imumi. My name looks like Imumi, but, you know... Your signature's so cool. Thank you. I feel like I need to practice the... Oh, see, it doesn't glide well on this, though. Really only the cards. I'm gonna have to use this as a test card. There we go. But making the L look more clip-like and more L-like. Okay, I need to not ever touch this pen on this surface. I think it glides a lot better on the cards. We're gonna wait for it to dry a little bit, and then we're gonna do a test check in a little bit. But let's try this textured card. Ooh, the texture card is... It's rough, you guys. You can't really... You can kind of see where it, like, picks up the... Oh, you can't see it. There you go. You can see how it picks up the end of my pen tail here. So I had to go a little bit slower for this one. And it doesn't come out quite as clean when it's textured like that. But on the parts of his body, it was very smooth because that part's not textured. But as you can see, this foiling has this like hatch line texturing on it. So just to be aware when you're asking me to sign certain cards that there is a little bit of a risk. Let's try something that has a different type of texturing though. So like this one. Oh lord. Okay, it was really bad initially, but actually after the pen was going, it was okay. It was okay. And then let's try this type of foiling. This one is like a hexagonal star-ish type. Hold on, maybe it's triangles? Triangles. Edged rhomboids. I tried to avoid her boob. I tried not to cover her cleavage, because that's important. This one's actually pretty cute. I like this one. Darina, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships! I really appreciate it. Be sure to thank Darina if you receive one. Thank you! And Sango, thank you so much for the super chat. How about instead of a signature, you stick the card in your armpit for 30 seconds? No! This is a joke unless that's fucking crazy. That's like, that's how you get like, what was it that happened at Fanime? The feet juice? Jesus Christ. Y'all are crazy. You guys need help. Okay, I'm gonna try this foiling as well. This one's like a... Suddenly a large backward of cards coming. That's crazy. This one has like little arrows that go up and down. Oh no, it's more like wavy, I guess. You see it? Wavy. I'm trying to intentionally also sign on the texture to test. You know, actually, it takes the texture pretty okay. It's not too bad, but I'm gonna have to see if it stands the test of actual time. That's how we'll really know. The horizontal ones are great though, but I don't know if there's much space on this one to do it actually. Ooh, and this one's like gold? Wait, maybe this one's better if I use this. Oh, no, we can't use the- oh, no. Okay, so you guys see, this is what happened. This is why I'm testing. Donut, thank you so much for 1 year membership. Definitely need help. Help making it happen. That's crazy. Mods, give that guy super chlamydia. But you can see it's like not taking to the to the paper. So this is, it's because there's like a layer of plastic on the foils. So this is not taking to it at all. So I definitely can't sign foils with this. This one I can sign these regular cards, but no foils. It's a good thing we tested that. This gold pen seems to be perfect though. Let's see if it's dried. Okay, it's definitely dried here. Dried here as well. Pretty dry. You know what? This is actually pretty good. Alex Jacob, thank you so much for 1 month of membership. I'll take your entire... You guys are insane. Yeah, it dried pretty nice. And this is on a textured foil. It has like a steel crate texture. But it looks pretty nice actually. Right? That looks quite good. Okay, let's test if we were to sign on a text box. But I think the text box doesn't really matter, but just in case, I want to try. I think some people might ask for that, so. Oh, that one had multiple extra loops. My hand just went crazy on that one. That one has like 3 extra loops, I think. This is what it looks like on text. I don't recommend it, but I'm sure there's gonna be some cards where people might prefer this. So I just wanted to test it out and show you guys what it would look like. The foiling looks awesome though, and this pen is just doing work. Look at that, like the gloss on the pen. It's really cool. Okay. Cool, awesome, perfect. This was a very successful test run for these, so I'm gonna just put these aside, and I guess I'll add these to the giveaway pile. Maybe you'll win a dude. Congratulations, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? You can get an extra signed card. I'll probably need to put these in sleeves, but I don't have standard size sleeves on me right now, so I'll grab those after the stream. Put those away. These ones are trash. And time to get to signing these. So what am I using for this again? Okay, see, now I gotta refresh. Is it this? No, I think it was this one. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, I'm gonna be writing people's names. So just as a heads up that your name may be written here. It's a cute card. Thank you. This is from my birthday merch. Devi designed the card itself. This is the postcard that comes with the merch bundle. It's gonna be hand signed, so I'm gonna be hand signing it. Right now, we're gonna go with the first one here. I don't know what order this list is in, but go with. I don't know. I'm scared, you guys. What do I write on these? I've never signed things. I don't know what to. Okay. 2. Is there still 2? To Nathan. What do I write? Just balls? Write balls? I'm not writing balls. Oh fuck, I don't have space now. Maybe I shouldn't write a note. Maybe I should write 2 up here. Write the note here, and then sign here. Okay, wait, Nathan, you're gonna be my guinea pig. I'm doing this again. Let's do this again. Okay, what if I sign it first? Oh my, don't read that. And then I wrote to. Okay, this is not real, Nathan. I won't give you this one. Oh, Crayfius, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Oh my goodness, I really appreciate it. Be sure to thank a Crayfius if you receive one. Thank you. Thank you. The typos are peak. No, don't look at this one's just testing. I'm just testing this one. That's why my handwriting is worse than this one. I'm gonna do typos for sure. Especially if I'm like talking while doing this, there's just no way. Okay, this is better. I think what I do is I think I also, can you guys see I like write like really weird? Bear B, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. Oh, holy shit. Thank you guys. What the fuck? I really appreciate the 5 gifted memberships. Be sure to thank Bear B if we receive one from them. Thank you. You guys, I actually have some new emotes coming up. So I can't wait to show that to you guys. Maybe, is it weird if it's slanted like this, or should I have it be more like neat like this? I've written Nathan too many times. It doesn't look like a real word. I think it looks better if it's like neater like this, huh? Nathan's a lucky day. I'm gonna give Nathan all. No, I'm kidding. Give him all of these versions. I could also do like it goes on. Nah, I think it looks better like this. Unless I have it like, unless it's like, how do I spell my name? It has to be kind of like big like that. I think that looks kind of nice. This one, not so much. What does it look like if you sign over the face? What do you mean? Both are great. Wait, Nate, is this you? I wrote your name too many times that I feel like it doesn't look like a real word to me anymore. I've stared at it too many times. Okay. I don't know. I kind of like it on the body too. But I feel like the whole point is that you want the autograph big, no? No? Okay, wait. How big can I go? This is kind of what I imagined. I imagined it to be more like this, where I don't write a note and it's just like two, like that. This is kind of what I was, when I envisioned this, this was in my brain. This is what was in my brain. To Nathan, Limina. Like, this is what I usually get. Like, if you go to somewhere and you get an autograph from somebody, like, usually it looks something more like this. So that's why I was kind of like, this was what I was aiming for initially. You can write a note on the back. That's true. Because then I could write a little bit more of like a handwritten note on the... You know, I think that's what I should do. I think you're right. I'll do this, and then I'll write a note on the back. Right? That makes more sense. Nate, what do you think? How are we feeling? I guess for Nate, I could just give him this one. Postcard treatment makes sense? Okay. I just get nervous because there's like so much space here. There's so much space. What if I write something stupid? I also spelled my name wrong in this one. I wrote Limini. Okay, wait, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment, actually, to write my fucking name. Is that right? No. No. That's Linnea. Linnea. It's like way too few. I have to like... That's not even right. That's like... No. I have to go really slow. VTuber learns how to spell her name on stream. Is that right, girl? It's your name. I'm trying. Time for a new signature. Okay, but when I sign my real name, for example, if you look at my real name and you look at my signature, you don't know how that's my name. Like, there's no correlation. I think you'd be very confused. Like, that's signing your name. I just, you know, scribble. I just scribble. Okay, we'll just take it slow. We'll just take it slow. Okay. No, I did it too low. It's supposed to be like more in the middle. Oh, fucking A, dude. I'm so bad at this. Good thing I have extras. Also, I don't know why I did this thing. I don't know what this thing means. Don't ask me about that. I don't know why it looks like that. I just thought it looked cool. Imagine, thank you so much for gifting back a membership. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna just sign all of them first. And then I will add the names. And the ugly ones, I'll just take them out. Take them out back like old Yeller. Speaking of which, did you guys watch the freaking Gamble with Your Friends VOD? If you guys haven't watched that stream, I recommend it. Only because I feel like that was one of my most unhinged moments, I think. I was getting too into it. I think I was getting a little too into it. Try Balatro? I did play Balatro actually. I think Gamble with Your Friends is scary because it's like actual gambling. You're just actually gambling. Jarl my goat until he wasn't my goat. Jarl washed. Okay, how many did I sign there? What? I've never seen a group die that often. It was just crazy. Sometimes I was so up and sometimes I was so down. I just don't understand. Okay, we have 5, 8. Okay. I think these will just be my reserve extras. There was a 4th floor you could unlock? I wouldn't know. We didn't get there. You were literally we were so back, it's so overcharged. Everyone else was so like stable. Their charts were so stable and mine was just like this the entire time. Sounds like real gambling. They captured the group trip to Vegas mentality. This is insane. Actually insane. I really felt like I was actually gambling. That was scary. Please don't do an IRL Vegas trip with the girls. Hi, Mina. Hello. No, I would actually... Like, I don't gamble because I feel like it's just such a slippery slope. I think the problem with gambling to me is that, like, it doesn't feel real. Like, your money doesn't feel real. So when you start gambling it away, it doesn't feel like you're losing money. Because it's just, like, fake money. It's like when you swipe a credit card as opposed to, like, paying with bills. It just feels like the money is not real, so you can just keep doing it. And that's a scary part about it. I fear of Mina going. That's why I don't. That's why I don't. That's why I don't. It's like too easy to just forget what you're doing. This one feels kind of schmoll. It feels kind of small. Maybe it's okay. It feels bad when you know the odds. For every 100 you spend, you're only supposed to get back 90 to 96. Oh, really? Is that how they're engineered? Those companies are scary, man. If you've ever been to Japan and you've ever stayed by like a pachinko place and you've ever left the house early, seeing people line up outside the pachinko parlor because it's literally their 9 to 5 is like one of the most terrifying, like, holy fuck things that you could see. Gambling to me is like buying Pokemon sealed packs for like $70 each. It's like your odds are just so low. Whenever I see people pay that much for Pokemon packs, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I've seen those videos that's like rip or keep sealed, and it's like vintage Pokemon, and it'll be like they'll open a pack and the pack itself costs them like $300 and they'll make like $5 out of the pack, and I'm just like, why would you ever open it? That's so terrifying. It's actually terrifying. Yeah, should I open or keep it sealed? Those videos, I'm always like, holy crap. It's because the YouTube is what makes them money. That's fair. Last time I was in Vegas, actually, I saw like people gambling, but they were like streaming. They had like their phone set up and they were like, they had it like on a tripod while they were like pressing the button. And I guess like people just watch that so that they can like, I don't know, proxy gamble. Oh, I fucked up. Not using that one. Like feel something without actually like spending their own money, I guess. I want a box of the first set of Gundam and it's staying sealed. There's no way I'm breaking even if I open it. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that where it's like you're just better off like not opening it ever. Which like sucks, right? Like it's like, I don't know. I miss when I could just go to like fucking Target and buy a Pokemon pack and hee hee ha ha open it for fun and opening is the most fun part, exactly. Go to Vegas to collect the stripper TCG they pass out? Oh my god. You mean by pass out, you mean that they like ninja star throw at you? That like some guy in a motorcycle is passing by and like literally like shuriken throwing them at you like this? You feel like you could actually die by getting cut by one of those? I haven't seen any scalpers at the Pokemon vending machines I live near. Like the Pokemon company ones or like the scalper vending machines. Because there's like different vending machines. And it's possible that the scalpers are just like waiting for restock days too. Because I think they know all of those things too. I want to go to Vegas to meet a friend and spend too much on my hobbies. Okay, what hobbies? I hope the hobbies are not gambling. Beyblade scalpers? What? Saw someone sell a topless VTuber's TCG at Dokkan. What the fuck? didn't know there were Beyblade scalpers and topless VTuber TCGs. I didn't even know that was like a thing that you could buy. Beyblade is bigger than most TCGs at this point. It is? I heard about Beyblade scalping. Huh? Wait, what the fuck? They just... Who's buying Beyblades? I guess that's the real question. I thought about buying some for like a stream because I thought it'd be funny. Me? I know they have like Beyblades locals now, which is cool, and I think they should have always had Beyblades locals, but like what are they scalping? Because okay, back in my day in like high school, I remember everyone that had cool Beyblades were like buying aftermarket parts from like Hong Kong and stuff. And like they were buying like metal parts for plastic Beyblades and stuff, and surely, like, if you go to locals, those are not tournament legal, right? Like, is it parts that people are buying? Like, what are they scalping? There's a new Beyblade that has a really good part that people are buying up. That's fucking crazy. Ah! This is why we have extra. This is why we have extra. This one doesn't even look like an L. I don't like this one. This one doesn't get to go. Nah. Yeah, they should just start selling Beyblade's blind bags. Does she have enough extras? Oh wait, that's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I should be okay. Oh. Yeah. I think I'm okay. Wow, I signed so many already. You guys, there's just too many hobbies and too many things that I want to get into, and not enough money or space in this world / in my pocket / in my house. Came in late. Is this for a raffle? No, this is for the birthday bundle. So if you purchase the birthday bundle, you'll be getting a signed postcard. Pre-signing them. I want to keep collecting Warhammer Gunpla. Money is tight. New car isn't helping save money. Yeah, exactly. I also want to get a new car because I'm scared of gas prices. Why are we so out of focus? Hello? 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 Usually it'll refocus. Hello? It does not want to refocus. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want it to refocus anyway. Gas is like $3.50 a gallon there? Oh my god. Where do you live? It's approaching like $7 here. We're getting close to $7 right now. Just California things. Gas prices might dox you. I'd say it's generally like all of Southern California. I'm sure Northern California is the same. I don't like that one. California gas price would be like $9, 9.7 per gallon. Yeah, luckily, I've seen closer to like 7, but it's getting there. Oop, spelled my name wrong. Paid $5.50 for a gallon yesterday. Yep. So just Southern California things. I heard the Californians are all leaving California now. There's like a whole crash in the housing market. They're always leaving. It's really funny. I feel like Californians are kind of like hated everywhere in the world because wherever they go, they make prices increase of everything because they're used to paying so much. The joke is like if you go to a different state, you don't tell them that you're from California. But it's fine because I'm actually not from California, so I don't need to lie about that. I mean, I'm like living in California right now, but I'm not from California, so I ain't no Californian. I will say that California is like a terrible place to like visit if you're like coming here on vacation without like a local guide. I don't love this one. This is a maybe. You're a computer programmer. It's true. I come from the world of Microsoft Word. That is my birthplace. Okay. Now to I think we weeded out most of the bad ones. Now I gotta add everyone's names. And then I'll write the notes on the back on a separate stream. Do you guys like 2? Do you do you prefer like 2 Nathan or oh, this looks like Nathan wrote this. Or 4? Four? 2? 4? My dearest chatter. My dearest Mumsy and Popsicle, right? There's been some confusion over rooming here at Chiz. Of course I'll care for Nessa, and of course I'll rise above it. 2 works? Is 2 better, chat? Do we like 2? Can you call me a dumbass in mine? That's crazy. Dear dumbass. 2? 2 is more personal? Okay. Okay. We're gonna start writing people's names. I guess the colon could also go after the 2. Technically. Doing random endings on the names. I ran out of space. Uh-oh. This one's long. Oh, I almost didn't fit it all. I can't talk while signing these, you guys. I'm definitely gonna like, if I talk, do you guys do that? Like if you're talking while writing, you'll just start writing what you're saying instead of actually like saying things. You know what I mean? I can't multitask. One of your friends can't talk and drive? Wait, talking and driving seems like a... That seems like a skill you almost like need to have, no? That seems like one that you can't really afford to not be able to do, I feel like. That one's an important one. That's not good. If I can TikTok and drive, surely your friend... Don't TikTok and drive! Don't TikTok and drive! So many slow SoCal drivers because they're busy on the phone. Oh man, it actually makes me so nervous when people are on their phones while they're driving. Like, actually... Watch Limina and drive. I think you can like have a VTuber on in the background. I think that's okay. But like, cause you can just listen, right? Like I listen to like radio or like, I mean, nobody really listens to radio anymore, I guess. But like, you know, you can listen to the radio or you can listen to podcasts while you're driving. That's okay. The radio, yeah. Video killed the radio star. remember one time I was driving and I just had the radio on, and it was one of those things where you could like call in, and you're supposed to like call in and talk about like a weird sexual experience. I don't know why that was like on the radio, but it was just on there. And it was like, I remember one time I was driving really late at night, and it was one of those shows, and they were like talking about how, I might have mentioned this on stream before, but this one guy was talking about how like, no, this one girl was talking about this guy that she dated that like refused to like have sex unless the girl was wearing socks. I think I've mentioned this before, and that stuck with me. I get it, do you? It's like anti-feet. The socks stay on. And I don't remember if it was the same guy or a different guy, but it was also like they had to wear sunglasses or something. Feet are gross and weird to me. There's definitely some people who have like a fear of feet for sure. I have a friend who's like that too. Wait, if I put the colon after the D, it looks like a face. Like D colon. The knee-high combat boots stay on. I don't know if it was you two that mentioned a story where the dog has to be in the room. What? No, I haven't heard of that. That's crazy. The dog has to be in, the dog has to watch. I don't know how I feel about that. Why does the dog have to be there? Is it like, okay, I can imagine if it's like the dog will whine outside of the door if you don't let the dog in, so that's why the dog has to be there, because otherwise it'll like kill the mood because the dog will be whining the entire time, you know, like maybe something like that. But if it's not that, then okay, how about are you happy? By request. You're welcome, Heavens. Showering is normal, not that I know how to shower. I need to do my extended how to shower stream. How to shower tutorial. Yeah, updated full-length tutorial. I'm watching my dad's dog right now. I have to shower with him watching because he just cries if he's left alone for more than 5 minutes. I feel violated. See, I think that's like, that's the normal, like, I'd be okay with that. Like, that makes sense, right? The dog would kill the mood because the dog would be scratching at the door or whatever, right? That one's normal. What did I build today? I built the 00 Gen Riser. We did his whole like main body today, and we're gonna be getting to the rest of his parts in the next one. His crotch has like, I gotta get rid of these marks. It looks really bad. I didn't realize they were gonna be so visible. Anyway. Oh, the Seabat story. The Seabat story is so funny. I've never heard Seabat in my life. And then I heard of the Seabat story and I was like, surely it has to be... it can't be that bad. Like, what about Seabat? And then I listened to it and I was like, what the fuck is this song? I was just like, it's not even the sex part. It's what... the fact that anybody even listens to this song just normally is like... I was just like, what the fuck is this music? Is this music? Can we consider this music? Has society gone too far? It's intentionally dissonant. I bet a lot of people have smashed a Seabat nowadays as a result. Like, just like as like a joke now. Like, I feel like I would immediately get soft. Also because I would not be able to hold my laughter. Can I fit this? I fit it. That's you! I was like, do I have to split up your name into multiple lines? But I was able to fit it. Ooh. Ooh, this person wanted it just to clipmate. Anonymous. Wait, is Distract-Delude here? Distract-Delude, are you here? Paging one Distract-Delude. You put two names. You put Distract and you also put your real name. Do you have a preference? If you don't want me to dox your real name, I can also sign it off stream. You put a slash in it, so I didn't know if you wanted both names. I could put Distract / your real name, or I could just put one or the other, and I can just do it off stream. I don't have to do this one on stream if you want me to put your real name. I think this is you. I think you're the only person that would put Distract. Just Distract is fine. Okay. Dox him. Doxing Clipmates live on stream. Oh my gosh, you guys, wait, we have almost a perfect amount because I only have like 5 more. I practiced too many times, you guys. I fucked up too many times. I mean, granted, some of these are usable, but some of these are not usable. Oh wait, no, I have one more, a couple more stacks here. We have a couple extra. I'll probably try to give him the logs or something, so that he could give them away at Offkai. I think that would be pretty cool. And the other ones will be going to you when the rest of the merch ships. I don't know what the status of the merch is currently, but we should definitely be getting Arunia merch, Arunia debut merch out very soon at the very least. So imagine being the last guy Limina runs out right before. I would have to like redraw this for you. I'll redraw this for you if I run out of cards. I'll draw it like here. It would be like something like this. Here. This is what it would look like. How do you guys like it? I don't even know why this is what this is doing. A photocopy, right? Look, beautiful. It's like it's almost the same thing. There we go. I look so concerned. Like my nose. Wife material. Ted's, thanks so much for the super chat. Mina art commissions opening when? No, my art is so. There you go. I had to add the little details. And then I would sign it like this. Oops. Oops. Beautiful. You can't even tell the difference. You can't even tell the difference. It's like you're looking at a mirror image. Mm-hmm. Oh, my hand actually hurts now from signing so many. This actually puts us at almost perfect time because I have to get ready and get going to go see my parents. I will write you all some notes. Thank you everybody who ordered the birthday merchandise. It really means a lot to me. I was very floored at the amount of support that I got, so really appreciate it. And then it's a postcard. These were for the birthday merchandise. So it's if you bought the full merch set, then you got a hand written thing. And since, I mean, there's a lot, but it's not unmanageable, I will actually be writing a written note on the back. I apologize if it's not super long. It is still a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna do my best to get through them all. But please don't be dismayed if it's not maybe as much text as you would have hoped or something. I'll try to maybe draw a clipmate or something on there to make up for it. But I really appreciate all the support, and also we're going to be signing some cards. If you want to see some examples like this, we'll be signing some cards next week Friday at 7 p.m. PT. If you would like a signed card, you can check the link below at otakuvault.la/Limina. And if you purchase 5 packs or more, or if you purchase box, I will sign some cards for you. So be sure to check that out. There's also giveaways. I'll be giving away some of these signed cards too. So you'll be able to, even if you only buy 1 pack, there's a chance that you'll go home with something, because I have so many things that I'm giving away. Like we're giving away like all of these things too. So be sure to check it out if you like Alisoft. And if you like cards, check it out. It's the link below, and I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna upload the schedule later tonight probably, and sometimes I don't get to it, so if I don't get to it, then I'll upload it tomorrow during the day. It should be pretty standard fare what we've been streaming, so like Tuesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. Do I have something on Friday? Something like that. Oh yeah, we have the stream on Friday. So we have Tuesday, Thursday, Friday will probably be the streams, and then one of the days on the weekend. So I will see you guys very soon. Otsumina, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for all the support again. I really, really appreciate it. Also, a little shout out. I'm gonna be rating Emery, I think, if she's still streaming. And if she's still streaming, Emery is doing a plushie campaign right now. I'd really appreciate it if you guys are also a fan of Emery. She's a really good friend of mine and my twin. The plushie's really inexpensive. The shipping kind of fucked me, but it was kind of like worked out because the plushie was so cheap that I would highly recommend everyone checking out the plushie and purchasing one, maybe, if you guys are interested. She needs a total of 50 to have them made, and I think they're very close. Wait, let me see. Oh, they're exactly at 50. Yay! But still, it'd be awesome. They have a stretch goal as well. So be sure to check out her plushie thing. I'm gonna go raid her if she's still streaming. Let me check. Let me check if she's still streaming so I don't... Yes, she is. Okay, and she's playing Sengoku Rant, so be sure to give her lots of love. Otsumina, I'll see you guys later, and have a good rest of your day. Good night. Have a happy Father's Day if you are a father, or to your father, or if you are a pet father, whatever you are. Happy Father's Day. I'll see you guys next one. Bye-bye!